Hi everyone, thank you again for stopping by. I hope everyone is doing well and you're having a wonderful week so far. Today's Friday, yay. Anyway, I wanted to talk about some fragrances I've been just exploring. I know I'm always late to the party. I'm like this turtle that, goes slowly into fragrances. A lot of these fragrances that I've been, checking out have been amplified by many in the YouTube fragrance universe. And so, I was at Sephora last Sunday after church, and I decided to try out or just go out and sniff some of those fragrances that have been amplified and many have been loving. And I will give you my honest opinion on those fragrances. I know I said I don't like spraying on test strips, but I didn't. After I sprayed in the air, I was like, oh my God, I'm not spraying on my skin right now. I do know that spraying on your skin in the test strips or whatever you want to spray on, absent from your skin, it's a different smell. It gives you a different feel. I get all of that jazz. But anyway, I did spray on test strips. So a lot of people have been talking about Kilian's Angel Share. There's a lot of them, a lot of flankers in that line. There is Paradise, there's On the Rocks, there is Apple Brandy. And so I had a chance to smell 3 of them, okay? And the first one I smelled, and I will put the bottles because I took a little video of the bottles, and I'll put the bottles either here or here. And the first one I tested out on paper was the Kilian's Angel Share Paradise. And see, I labeled them on here because I needed to remember what I'm smelling. And surprisingly, these fragrances are so strong. They're so strong. And they lasted a long time on the test strip. Imagine last Sunday till now, and I could still get a whiff of them on the test strips. That's how strong they are. Some of them have, cognac. Some of them have rum. So it could be, that's what's, soaking the test strips. But anyway, I love them for others, not for me. So for Angel Shares Paradise, I know it's so strong. But like I said, it's a nice, lovely fragrance for all of those who have amplified it out there and those who love it. But it's not for me. It's too strong, and it's sweet. I mean, maybe the time that I tested it would not be for the warm weather. Let's chalk it up to that, okay? But I don't even think I would even wear this during the winter time because of how strong it is. This will, I think, enter the room before me. And not only enter the room before me, but I would stay at the door because it gives me such a, it'll give me a headache. I just couldn't. I wanted to test it on skin, and I was like, oh no. But like I said, it's a beautiful fragrance, and that's just my opinion. So my humble opinion. So this one's a no for me. Let's move to, before I say, I will tell you what the notes are in this fragrance. Raspberry cognac liquor, tonka bean, Bulgarian rose, caramel. And in the base, it has oak, praline, sandalwood, oak moss, and vanilla. So it does have that cognac and that liquor in there. It's like these fragrances that I tested from Kilian's Angel Share, it's like it's a walking bar. It's a walking bar. And I don't want to get drunk on those fragrances. So this one is a no for me. For Paradise is a no for me. And to those who love it out there, hey, keep loving your fragrances because you know what you want. I'm not going to, knock it and say, oh, it's not a beautiful fragrance. It is, but it's just not for me. The next one I tested was the Apple Brandy on the Rocks. Now this one, this one it's okay. It's okay. It's a nice okay. And it's also warm, spicy. It's very boozy. But it's more a little toned down from the Paradise. I should say that. And would I? No, I still wouldn't purchase it. Let's see about the notes. The notes in here, it has cardamom, bergamot, apple, rum, brandy. It has pineapple. I can smell the pineapple. The pineapple in here is very, very pleasant. It does have vanilla, cedar, and ambroxan. If this did not have the rum and the brandy, this would probably be a very, very beautiful fragrance. Like I said, I don't want to get drunk on fragrances that I wear. I don't want to have a headache. I don't want to keep walking around with my face like this. I just don't. So this one is a no for me also. The next one is Angel Share on the Rocks. Now this one is like a nice citrusy, woody, spicy fragrance. And that one also has some kind of alcohol in it. Let's see. This one has cognac in it. But it's not as strong as the other two. So this one I know for sure, if I were to purchase, I would probably just purchase a travel size and let it last me a lifetime until it goes bad. So I would reach for it, yes, but not always. And I would probably do like 1 or 2 sprays, and it would probably be in the cold weather, and that's it. But would I have it just to be a part of my fragrance collection? Yeah, perhaps. But like I said, I would not wear it all the time. I definitely would not wear it during the warm weather. But this one's very pleasant, very, my goodness, you could smell the fresh fruits in here. This has grapefruit, it has Italian lemon, it has bitter orange, bergamot, and mandarin. So it's very pleasant in the opening. And then it says in the middle notes, it has cognac, cinnamon, caramel. So again, if it didn't have the cognac, this would be such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I don't know what it is with me and alcohol in fragrances. It's just, yeah. And in the base, it has tonka bean, oak, sandalwood, myrrh, and cashmere wood. And so, yeah. So for this one, the other two, it's a no, a hard no. And this one would probably be a travel size, which I would purchase and add to my collection. So these are my honest opinions on these Kilian fragrances. The next one I wanted to talk about is Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle Paradise Garden. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. This is a really nice fragrance. It is very pleasant. Where would I wear this? I would probably, is it office safe? Yes, it's office friendly. Is it safe to go to church? Yes. Is it not? You could go to brunch, you know. If you're traveling, this is a great fragrance to travel with. You know, it's not overwhelming. I don't think it is. Let's see what the notes are in here. Blue lotus, it has iris, and it has vanilla. Just 3 notes I see on Fragrantica. But the iris, oh my goodness, it's not powdery, okay? It really isn't. And it's also strong, but not strong in a bad way. Strong in a nice, pleasant, you know, sweet way. When I say sweet, like, you know, gentle, beautiful way. It's not, you know, it's not going to give you a headache. If you wear this at work, I don't think anyone would be offended by it because it's so beautiful. I mean, lotus notes, any fragrance with lotus, I feel to be very calming. I did spray it on my skin, and it lasted on my skin for about 6-7 hours. And the dress that I wore for church, when I did my laundry, I could still smell it on my clothes. So this is a very beautiful fragrance. It's soft, it's elegant, and like I said, it's not offensive. Would I add this to my collection? Absolutely. Not a travel size, a full bottle. But as I always say, don't blind buy. But if you want to, go ahead. But I don't like to blind buy fragrances unless it's maybe a Middle Eastern fragrance where it's really hard to get samples of those. So if anyone knows where I could get samples of Middle Eastern fragrances so I don't have to blind buy, please let me know. Share that information. Don't gatekeep it because, you know, gatekeeping is not good, you know. But anyway, yes, I would add this to my collection. The next one is another Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance, and it's the Divine Le Parfum. Beautiful, elegant. Would I add it? Absolutely. It's soft, it's pretty. I don't think it projects that much. Well, it didn't for me. I mean, if when I sprayed it on my skin, it lasted a long time, but you would have to come in close, and I have to invite you first. But you would have to come in close, and you would smell it on me. So this I think would also be office safe. Let's see, what are the notes in here? It has solar notes, lily, frangipani, sea notes, amber, and benzoin. Have I smelled that scent profile before? Absolutely. But this one, I think it's a little different because it has that the solar notes in there. So this would be great for the spring, summer weather. I think it would shine best during those times. So this is pretty. Another fragrance that has me all, you know, twisted up. I went and I actually bought a travel size, and that one is Forever Mood, Hard to Get. My gosh, my gosh, this woman, Jackie Aina, I believe her name is. If I butchered her name, my apologies to you, ma'am. But this is so pretty. This is pretty. This is very fresh. You know, look at this. I got this on Sunday, this past Sunday, and look at how much I've used. It's not that I just kept reaching for this. I am going to get backup bottles with an S. And actually, I will try to stop into the Sephora, take a trip to my Sephora again this coming Sunday and probably get my backup bottles because I don't know if I could wait for it to be shipped to me. You know, I want to be able to just go in there and, you know, pick my bottles and pay for them. So this is very, very beautiful. I believe when people talk about feminine fragrances that elevate you, this, my dear hearts, is a fragrance that I believe would elevate you. This is very pretty. Let's see what this has in it. This has vanilla, citron, and jasmine. That's it. So it's a citrus fragrance with vanilla and jasmine, and it's sweet but not too sweet, because I can't do this really sweet fragrances. So, you know, congratulations and kudos to this young lady for bringing such a beautiful fragrance to all of us so we can enjoy. And as I say, I'm always late to the fragrance party. I'd rather be a turtle than be overwhelmed with everything that's coming out, you know. So this made me smile. This made me happy. This is sunshine in a bottle. This is joy in a bottle. This is, you know, I don't feel sad anymore. Not that I'm sad. I'm just saying this will not make you sad. It will make you joyful. It's playful. You know, you go skipping along when you have this fragrance on. And so you want everyone to smell you. So this is a very beautiful fragrance. So kudos to her. Lovely fragrance, elegant fragrance. I just love this. I wore this to work on this past Monday and Tuesday, and I got some compliments. And I get one or two compliments here and there. It's not like I'm always looking for compliments, because I wear fragrances for myself, you know. And if I get a compliment, fine. If I don't, it's okay too, because I'm happy. You know, I wear my fragrance. I'm satisfied with what I wear. So again, this is Forever Mood. Hard to get. Hard to get. I hope they never discontinue this fragrance. So anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping right now. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And as I always say, take good care of yourself, because you could only depend on you. Bye-bye.